welcome to The Good,
The Bad,
and the Ugly! So today we're going to do some baking.
Look at us! We're a mess already. We hardly even started doing anything yet.
And I do nothing, I just pass.
She's the assistant. She's like Vanna.
Yeah, when it comes to baking. You do not want me to bake or you won't eat here. Okay, so let's start. Trace, I can pass you.
Okay, so we're gonna do our chocolate chip cookie recipe. First off, I always like to cream my butter and sugar together. So I started with 1 cup of butter or margarine, if you'd prefer. And I put that in my bowl.
And these are our most popular cookie.
They sound like crazy.
Okay.
We make tons.
Yeah.
Do you want to dump? Do you want to do
Can
some
I
dumping?
do some dumping?
So we're gonna add 1 cup of brown sugar.
Packed or non-packed?
Well, you want it firmly packed as well. Look, she's doing a good job.
I packed it right here.
And then after that, we can add the white.
White.
Oh, I have that over here. This white.
Oh,
you already added it. Great.
Yes.
Yes.
Look how good
1
I
cup
am.
of white. Perfect. And then I like to cream the butter and the sugars together.
So Tracy, what if you didn't have one of these? Because I don't have a KitchenAid at home.
You could use it, just mix it by hand if you wanted to, or you could use your actual beaters, like a hand mixer.
Okay, then I have those beaters.
And I like to use white and brown sugar with our recipe because it makes the cookies a bit softer with the brown.
That's why they're so soft.
You got it. For your teeth. We don't want to break your teeth. So then we have to add, I add 2 eggs afterwards.
Learning. Kids might get chocolate chip cookies at my house.
Slow down now.
I know, don't get carried away. Okay, so then you do that again. Okay.
And then after this starts to mix up, then we add our dry ingredients. And then the recipe is fairly easy because I feel like the ratio, it's like 1-1-1. So now we have 1 teaspoon of baking soda,
Okay.
1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of salt.
Salt. Okay.
And we're done with those. And then finally we add 3 cups of flour.
So I do pull that up.
No, I don't, but you can. But I just add it slowly as it mixes. To do it Lori's safe way.
Yeah, I think that would be better. Make me
I'll
feel a
pull
little
it up.
better.
I just don't always add mine all at once, but we
Today
will
we
today.
are. Okay.
There we go.
So then you put that on
Put
again.
the paddle
and then
back
again,
down.
if I had my own.
Yeah, you just, the only thing that you want to be careful of is you don't want to overbeat it, because if you overbeat it, it'll almost start to get wet. So sometimes once you get to this point with the dry, you may want to just stir it, not actually use beaters if you're at home.
Okay.
And then once it's almost mixed, so if you want to have a little look.
Yeah, have a look.
So the flour's pretty much blended in. I add my chocolate chips now, and then that way it won't get...
How much chocolate chips, Trey?
Well, 1.5 cups probably ratio, but some people might want less, some people might want more.
Could you mix it? Like if I put white and dark, it doesn't matter, right?
For sure.
Oh,
M&M's, whatever you want to put in there.
Perfect.
You could add nuts. You could put anything, really.
So this is a good standard basic dough.
You got it. And it's pretty much done. So once that's mixed, looking at my dough, I would probably want to add a little bit more chocolate chips, but realistically, that's all you would need to do. Here at the Mug, we use a scooper for our cookies,
Yeah.
just so they stay a standard size.
Do you know what? I found since I worked here, that's a great thing, period. To use a scooper, yeah.
Don't tell me you use this at home.
I do. I use the scooper for everything at home. You showed me that scooper one time. I use it for everything.
Oh my goodness.
Because
So
you get consistency.
it is. It's good.
Right?
And then it keeps it easy too. So for ours, I normally do 12 on a tray. So we'll do 3 across and 4 down. And you just space them accordingly. We get to see the finished product.
Perfect. So what I want to know, how high should my oven be?
Approximately about 350 degrees, give or take maybe 10 or 15 degrees, just depending on how hot your oven is.
Okay.
I normally bake them for about 8 minutes, and then I would check them afterwards, because they may be done in 10, they could be done in 12, so just to kind of
So
give
8 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And
This is
then,
our finished product. Oh my God, they're beautiful.
they nice.
Really nice. She's a really good baker, I have to say.
Not only do we bake in here, and we offer lunch, obviously soup, sandwich,
Yep.
and a salad of the day. We do catering as well. You can send us an email or
Yep.
send us a message on our Facebook, and then we'll let you know what we can cater. But we have the ability to do sweet
Catering,
trays,
sweet, yeah, and
birthday cakes.
birthday cakes, gluten-free cakes. We sell a lot of gluten-free cakes, sugar-free cakes. we're not into decorating them as much as we're into they
Our
taste
cake,
really well.
yeah, our cakes taste beautiful. They
yeah.
may not look spectacular,
No, but they taste great.
You got it.
Yeah.
And we rent our space.
Right.
So if you want to hold meetings here or have private functions, then you're able to use our space as well.
So how much time should I let you know if I'm interested in having something catered?
We like to know at least 48 hours in advance just to make sure that we have all the products and everything on hand.
Same with sweet trays and things like
Same
that?
thing, yeah. Business meetings, coffee, tea, you name it. We can do it.
And can I order just a half a dozen muffins?
Stop getting carried away here with the questions. But yes, you can. We like that to be at least 24 hours in advance.
Okay. Because Janet gets cranky if you come
That's
in.
what I mean. So don't be telling too many people.
24 hours notice, everybody.
At least.
At least.
Because then we got to deal with her.
Right. Okay, so that's it for this episode. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. Looks like she
I was working.
Somebody's
we
up
got the camera.
Oh.